Lesson 4.5, Video 1. Square of a sum. Now we're going to talk about taking a binomial and squaring it. So we have to be very comfortable about what that means. Now, if you have two squares, a binomial being squared, then we have to understand that if I had just a monomial being squared, it means x times x. Now we have to understand that and carry that over to a binomial, because a plus b quantity squared means a plus b times a plus b. So we are basically foiling, but they're going to be exactly the same two binomials being foiled. A very strong misconception is to think that a plus b quantity squared means that we have to distribute the power. That is not the case. We can only distribute the power if we have basically a monomial where you have multiplication going on in between the two letters. Therefore, we can distribute the power and get a squared, b squared. But only because inside the parentheses the two letters are being multiplied. So this is no. So what does that mean? Well, our first one here, 3x plus 5 quantity squared, means that we need to take 3x plus 5 and write it twice and FOIL. So first times first gives us 9x squared. Outside gives us 15x. Inside gives us 15x. And last gives us 25. Again, after you distribute binomials or polynomials, we want to make sure we have no like terms left. So we have 9x squared because there's no other x squared terms. Those two are like terms, so we add them together, and then plus 25. And that is considered finished and basically simplified, distributed rather. Alright, our other one, again, remember, it's quantity squared, so 8c plus 3d written twice. And we FOIL. So first times first gives us 64c squared. Outside gives us 24cd. Now they are not the same letters, so the powers don't change, they just get multiplied together. Inside is 24cd, or dc, but they're the same thing. And last is plus 9d squared. So we have 64c squared, no other like terms for there. These two are like terms. They have the same letters being multiplied, so that's 48 CD, and then plus 9D squared. And that's all there is to it. So to be successful at these kinds of questions, you must understand, like I said before, how to interpret what they're asking you to do. If I do this and get 64c squared plus 9d squared, you would be wrong. Because we cannot distribute a power if there's an addition or subtraction problem inside the parentheses. So very important to understand that part. And this ends lesson 4.5, video 1.